Oh, buddy, do you see it? This is the shortest update ever. I could barely. And I'm zooming in. You see that R48 right there in the center of the shot? That's your new resistor on that cathode. And it's going to do a better job of staying alive. Get you in there. Look at that, Spielberg. Get you in there like that. It's going to keep you alive for a lot longer. So we're going to wait for your switch to come in. And it looks like we're holding off on the power tubes for now. That's fine. So I will give you an update with some tracking info as soon as it's dispatched. Talk to you soon. Bye. James. All right, now, between the blue and purple leads there, you'll see a set of numbers, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That is the revision number for this printed circuit board, and it's got a significant meaning in the context of these particular amps. If that black dot by the 8 is what I think it is, that's telling me that this is a revision 8. That makes this a very early revision of this amp. Amps that are under this particular revision number, and certainly I think it maybe 11 or something. I have to check my notes. In particular, are subject to a condition whereby upon heating up, this circuit board will become conductive and will cause the bias of your power tubes to drift upward uncontrollably. What will you notice? Your tubes will have an incredibly short life. They will run incredibly hot to the point where they either melt down or fuses start blowing. And of note, you did have a 1 amp high tension fuse that was blown upon arrival. So hopefully that's not an indicator of this particular condition. A lot of guys don't have this issue with these earlier revisions, but some of them do. It's to the point where it's a thing. It's a pretty lengthy, costly, and labor-intensive process to replace these circuit boards. So hopefully this particular amp doesn't run into that condition. But I know we're on a bit of a budget here, and I have to let you know that. So if you find that this amp is running fine, I know we're not doing a tube change, but if you find the amp is running fine under normal usage, then I think for me, if this was my amp, I would just unload it. If it's working fine, you got lucky, and maybe consider selling it. So just some honest thoughts on that, dude. Bye.